Welcome to North and South. Mike and I'm Megan, travel full-time with our 9 kids and live in an RV. Usually when we've actually done a couple of different sorts of tours. We showed people how we organize our RV, and we showed them how we do bedtime. And we showed them some of the things we did to renovate our RV. In all of those videos, we never had our kids. Today
we've learned why. Because it's difficult to...
We're going to include our kids. So today we're going to show you how we live full-time and have 11 people in less than 400 square feet. First off, a lot of people ask us if the kids are riding in the fifth wheel while we're driving, or how we pull the fifth wheel. Can you explain to us how that works?
Yeah. So the way we do this is Megan drives that.
Mom. Just a minute, Eve.
Eve sits there.
Okay, don't touch it, Jude.
Okay. Just watch it. So Megan drives the van with most of the kids.
It's a 12 passenger.
And then I drive the truck, which is not pictured here because the truck is parked way over there.
Yep.
So we drive separately. That's how we do it. I usually have 2 or 3 kids with me, so that works pretty well. That's how we do it. So if you're wondering how to fit our kids in there, nobody rides in the trailer.
It's actually illegal in like half of the states.
Legal? To
have people ride the fifth wheel, but we're not interested in doing that.
No. When all the sides are in, you can't even walk around there. So the first thing is, this is the fifth wheel, okay? So when I first did this, I had no idea what the difference between a fifth wheel and a travel trailer was, or a motorhome really. So a fifth wheel is a trailer where the hitch right here, this guy right here, hooks into the bed of your truck. So that's a fifth wheel, okay? It's a lot more steady than a travel trailer, and it's easier to pull. And also a fifth wheel, they tend to be bigger and taller than a travel trailer. So when we go inside, you'll see it's really tall in there, high ceilings, which is really nice. Because it just adds to the space. Awesome. So that's
so show us some of the features, Dad. So when we go somewhere, do we just park it and camp there? Is it like camping for a year?
No. So we have too many people to camp. We're just at least to do that very often. So usually we're totally hooked in. So the way these things work is, I'll open this up. You've got water that comes in right here. The city water, okay? You hook in, so you have water pressure in the trailer. That's a filter, in case you're wondering what that is. Just filters out the big chunky stuff. And then over here is our sewer. So your gray water, the stuff that comes out of your sinks, and also the stuff that comes out of your toilet, which is called black water, comes out of these tubes. Okay?
So then we plug in our electricity.
So then our electricity is, so if you can see right through here, it's hard to get back there, but there's a pedestal there where you plug in your electricity, which plugs into the trailer.
And you can even plug into cable too, right?
Yeah, they actually do have a cable jack here. We just use internet, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but...
So it's essentially a house?
You're totally...
on wheels.
Yeah, you're totally...
We're not camping at all.
Provided for. We've done a couple stints of camping, and it doesn't go real well because we just use too much water. That's what it comes down to.
Okay.
So that's it. Now also, so if we talk about the RV and some of how this RV works, we've got a lot of storage in here, which we're gonna go to the other side, but this is what we call the basement right here. So this is all my controls for the sewer and stuff, but this is the basement area where we put a lot of junk. Just like a normal basement, actually. So.
And what are these things that come out of the trailer? Are they always out?
So these are slides. We got 5 slides on this sucker. And when we're driving, they're in, so there's a switch in there. We pull them in when we drive, and when we pull into a spot, we pull them out.
So you can actually see that process in our moving day video. You can see exactly what that looks like.
Watch the moving day video. That's a little more how that works on moving day. If anyone's interested, we have propane tanks in here in case we need propane, which we can run the furnace off of, and also the refrigerator. So
yeah,
also
that's pretty cool.
A cool thing are these guys. So it also levels itself, which is neat. More storage here.
You could put a generator in here if you wanted.
Generator in there if you want to. That's expensive, so we didn't. And then this is the basement.
It's really
pretty
large.
big. So like I can like sit in here. So you can sit in here, right? So
really
when the
large.
kids are really bad during drives, we'll throw them in here.
Yeah.
So,
No, during drives, this is totally full because when we arrive somewhere, we take a bunch of stuff out.
Everything that is on the outside of the trailer goes in here. The shoe bin, the rug. So what we do when we set up is we try to make so the outside is a little bit more like another living space. So we put down our rug and we add another table. Most spots have a table. It has the awning, which is cool.
Now, is this rug made of like, what kind of rug are we talking about?
This is one of the nicest rugs ever.
No, it's just woven plastic.
It's just
we
plastic.
We can spray it off if we needed to.
It can get wet.
It can get wet.
Most of the dirt falls through it.
Yeah.
But it gives us a space that isn't dirty.
We hang up lights often.
Yep, we don't have lights up now.
We eat here. It's pretty great.
Yeah. So let's go over here. I don't know, there's 2 doors.
Yeah, we do have a second door to another bathroom and into the other part of the trailer.
I'm using the bathroom right now. That would have been embarrassing.
Okay.
This is our second kitchen area, which we've actually kind of changed a little bit. There used to be a refrigerator in here and a TV and a microwave, but we really didn't need another refrigerator.
Or another microwave.
But we kind of did. The refrigerator did come in handy. But the microwave didn't matter to us, the TV didn't matter to us, so we took that out, put in these shelves to add more storage space. So we basically put more of our kitchen stuff out here.
And there's our Instant Pot. We use all the time. We're going to do another video on the things we recommend, like top 5 products, maybe 10, that we feel have made a big difference living in an RV.
Yeah, but basically we cook a lot with the Instant Pot, smoothies with the blender.
And rice. we'll cook outside. We'll plug in our griddle outside if the weather is nice. And
today is
it's amazing.
beautiful.
So we'll do a lot of cooking out here.
So
as well.
this is handy. This is another slide. Obviously, that slides in. That's the kid's bedroom inside there. And there is water out here, which can be handy sometimes.
Okay.
Let's look at the back just real quick. So this is where we put the sewage pipe. Goes in here. I added this because our pipe was too big, or we have too much of it. That's a fence post actually, just on its side. And then another sewer pipe goes in here. This is our cool map.
Where we've been.
Shows where we've gone. Started over here and we went all the way across and up here.
Mike, people often ask if we're going to visit all 50 states.
No, not going to happen. We just don't. We actually just don't have time. So we're really just going to go down, go through the southern states, and then go up again in case anyone is interested into Florida, and then next summer go up East Coast.
Because a lot of it is we only have 2 summers on the road, and there's a lot of places we just don't want to be anywhere during the winter that's cold.
Yeah, we don't like cold.
So we can't see everything.
Well, cold isn't bad. We couldn't fit a lot of cold weather gear because there's only so much room in there, and you'll see.
Bring snow boots and gloves and for 11 people.
So, and then up here, I do have to get up on top every once in a while, and you've got your handy dandy ladder for that, and it is high up there, so you got to be careful.
Awesome.
Safety first.
So, let's head inside, shall we? Oh, there's often a fire pit.
Which I trip over
a
couple times a day.
And we'll have fire sometimes. This is a nice spot.
This is actually a bigger spot than we usually have, I think.
Another thing we do, I'll tell you real quick, is we collect stickers wherever we go so that by the end of the trip, these back windows will be a travel log too. It's really fun. Okay, let's head inside.
Well, and also, should we say, we have a lot of bikes. So we put 5 bikes on the back of the van and 2 bikes in the back of the van.
You can see them over there.
Mama!
What?
I sure looked in the bathroom when I was going to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, that's not nice. Okay, let's head inside.
Sorry.
Okay, here is our living, dining, and sometimes kitchen and sometimes bedroom. So first of all, Pearl and Daniel are working at the table here. They're doing some crafts. This is a great table. We got it from IKEA. Dad, can you show them what it does?
Check this out. Bling,
So you don't have to do the whole thing, but that'll
check
come
this
out.
out. Here we go.
Thanks, Dad. So we usually eat outside, but sometimes the weather is too cold or it's raining, so people eat inside.
Which is cramped and not real fun, but it is useful. And you can actually put it on the other side of this table too. So
we've done that a few times.
Haven't we gone the other way with it? Yeah. So
that's awesome. We got that at IKEA. There was just 2 easy chairs here. We took them out and put that in.
Oh, yeah.
So the kids will do crafts here. They'll play games here. They'll eat here sometimes. They'll work on computers here. And it's a good space. You guys like it here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love it here.
So what are you doing right now, Pearl?
We paid them all to say that.
What are you doing now?
Origami.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Origami.
Daniel, you're the master paper airplane maker, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
All right, this is our kitchen. We have not shown this really clearly in any video. So Esther,
It's
our
never organized
lovely
enough.
daughter Esther, why don't you show us first this kitchen island? Tell us about it. So tell us about the sinks. They look weird.
Okay, well, there's a sink.
There it is.
What about these things? What do these things in here do?
What does this do?
This is an extra counter space thing. I don't know what it's called. But we have another half that's right here.
And that will go right in there.
That goes over here, so we can have extra counter space, and we can take them out if we need a sink.
Waterworks. Check that out.
So can you kind of show them what we mean by take them out?
Well, this whole thing comes off, and we just hang them over here.
On hooks Dad put in?
Some command.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And then we can put
Awesome.
them back.
Okay, and then we have, storage in these drawers.
Now this is what's cool about this RV or this trailer. So it's the Jayco Eco Premier 375 BHFS. And it's the 2015. And what's nice, what we liked about this model was it has quite a bit of storage space as far as an RV goes. We looked at some other models and they just didn't have much storage space, but it has a good amount of storage space.
Esther, why don't you show them we use pretty much every cabinet as a pantry in here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show them one of our pantries.
So this is one of them, and it's full.
It's not super organized, but we're working on it. And we use,
Yeah.
But they're pretty deep, which is nice because a lot of times in
Yeah.
RVs the cabinets are quite shallow,
yeah.
kind of like me. But those are deep, like Megan.
Good job, Mike. You're
Yeah.
scoring. Okay, and then Esther, what is this right here?
That's a microwave
And,
and an oven.
yeah, it's an oven. We never use it as an oven though, huh? It's just
No.
not big enough for our
Whiz.
family.
Yeah,
And then what about
we
this?
have the oven here that we don't use because it's too small.
And it really doesn't cook very well either.
So that is a complaint, which is common in RVs, is the oven doesn't work real well. So
Yeah.
get used to
And then we've got some burners here, which we also don't use very often, do we?
those are covered.
Yep. But we use that mostly as counter space. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and then tell us, can you open up the fridge for us?
Oh, did we clean
No,
that
we
out
did
at
not
all?
clean out the
Uh-oh.
fridge. So we go to the store every few days because it's not a large fridge. We can fit 4 jugs of milk in there. It's not very deep, but it's big for an RV fridge. And the reason we could actually put a full-size fridge in here, but we don't because an RV fridge can run on gas. So when we're driving, the fridge is still cold. Or if we
Yeah.
were camping.
The propane.
Yeah.
It starts on propane.
Okay, Esther, what do we do when we do dishes? What do we get down?
Oh, the drying racks.
Yeah, so we store a lot of stuff up there to help us keep the counters clear and not use any unnecessary space in the cabinets. So we have all of our drying racks and cutting boards and things hanging up. And what is, we just added a new feature. Where do we put our water bottles to keep them off the counter?
They're over here.
Oh man.
Awesome. Dad installed these. These are just the shoe hangers because we just had water bottles all over the counters. So we're really happy about that. That's awesome.
Installed meaning
Yeah.
stickers, basically. These are command hooks, so it wasn't hard.
We saw another RVer with that idea. So awesome, S. Thanks for showing us the kitchen.
Thanks.
Andrew, you're on our sofa. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our sofas. When we bought this RV, there was like a dining table. What is those things called?
Dinette.
A dinette there with benches, which was cool, but it just didn't use the space very well. And then a sofa. We needed these to be beds as well, and so we just could not decide what to do until we remembered that up in our kids' game room, we had these sofas that if you pulled the back off, which is really easy to do, they're the same size as a twin mattress.
See what? That comes off.
Ta-da! Twin mattress.
Done.
So we actually modified them and installed them as our sofas. People asked us, what are you doing with a white sofa in an RV? Yeah, that's not my first choice, but we already owned them. And they're twill, and it's super lame to keep them clean, which means they aren't clean, but they're free. So people were like, would you go back and change that? No, because they were free. So, because we already owned them. So, Andrew, tell me how we make people sleep on those at night. Where do we keep like their bedding and
First,
stuff?
there's a lot of yelling.
We start getting out their bed stuff from here.
And we keep bedding in there. They pull it down and make their beds.
Right here and right here. Peter and Asher sleep here.
And then we pull this out. Here, I'm gonna show
Here,
you.
Andrew, I'll pull this side.
Jude and Eve sleep on here.
So Eve sleeps here,
And Jude sleeps
and
there.
Jude sleeps there.
And all theirs, and then the rest of the stuff that's in here is in there.
Yeah, so all the bedding, and we'll show you in just a
Let's
second.
push this back in.
Here, I got it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Mom does the splits.
Okay, so, and then during the day, we just sit on the sofa, right? Great.
And this is where we keep Kindles and
Yes,
stuff.
yes, it's awesome. We have our little charging station because we have a lot of devices with 9 kids. All right, so.
All right, let's talk about also more storage space stuff.
Okay.
Again, with this model of our fifth wheel is really nice because it's got all these big cabinets, which again are pantry space, lots of cereal. And then there's this space above, which Megan had the great idea to put these boxes up on. And they never fall when we drive, which
We
is
thought
amazing.
for sure they would. They don't move at all.
Yeah, they stay put. So that's a cool deal with this RV.
Yeah, we love it.
Also, we should show them the fireplace and stuff.
Esther, can you turn on our fireplace?
I don't know how.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Okay, Dad'll do it.
There it goes. Okay, so we have a fake fireplace, which is really cute, and it's actually a space heater, so it does keep us warm. The kids love it.
Or you can just have it on just
As like
the
a
light,
night light. Yeah.
to kind of
The kids love
mood
it.
lighting.
So that's fun, huh? I actually really love that.
Yeah, we do like. That's a fun feature. Fun
Okay.
fact.
So we use this TV a lot.
There's a TV in here.
We have hooks everywhere. Everywhere. Excessive use of hooks. It's totally
You gotta
necessary.
have them. That's
Okay.
You gotta add those.
Now we're gonna walk into our second living room, aka bunk room. And see here, Elijah playing on the guitar.
It's not your turn.
Asher and Peter playing a game. You can see we have a bed here, a bed here, a bed here, and a bed here, as well as the trundle underneath. You don't have to pull it out, Dad, but awesome.
Oh no, we'll go back in.
So it's actually a really good sized room. If I can get backed up. Can you show us around a little bit, Elijah? People always ask where you guys keep your clothes.
I gotta find a good place. You stay here for now. Okay, so where we keep our clothes is we have a couple different places,
Good job.
but most of our clothes go in these drawers. I have 2 drawers because I just have a lot of clothes.
Which is funny because people think 2 drawers isn't that much, but
Yeah,
And they're two very. Those are actually shallow drawers.
yeah, they're pretty
They
shallow.
don't go real deep in there.
but it's still
You have
awesome
to
to
like
have
shove your stuff
all
in.
of that space. So we have games up there. We have lots of hooks for your guitar, your backpacks. We're always collecting more and more stuff, and Mom and Dad are always yelling about not collecting stuff. What else do you have to keep your stuff in?
Well, we have like cabinets up here. These are like for the games.
But doesn't everybody have something?
Oh right, we have all these technically shoe holders, but we can put our stuff in them.
Yeah, so
We can hang them up. With
everybody's got a piece of shoe holder
A piece of shoe holder.
to keep their stuff in. Which
And
is
also
awesome.
they have these. There's these cool lights on all these too, so
So if somebody's
The kids
reading
can-
a little later.
can read or not read.
Yep. So this is a great room.
Know
Sometimes you
everybody
guys play games back here on this TV or watch a movie or whatever. Love this rug we got at Costco so everybody can kind of follow along where we are and where we've been. That's really fun.
Mom.
Also, these drawers are pretty good because these
Those
drawers
are
are
really
these are bigger drawers, so they're good.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, dude.
Thanks.
Oh, we need to show
This.
a huge selling point for us, which was a bathroom.
We had to have a bathroom.
We have a bathroom, but this one has a second bathroom. We looked at other RVs that had bigger spaces back here, but no bathroom. So this is a huge selling point for us. We have a curtain up. It had a sliding door, but then this wall could not be used, and we needed this wall space, so we put
The
in a
sliding
curtain.
door wasn't much better than a curtain, really. It just sort of hung there.
Yeah, it did.
no-
It was
you
like a
couldn't lock it
really
or anything.
thin sliding door. So also our door to the outside, which is great too.
That's a fire escape.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so this room is really big because it's got something called dual slides, where when their slides are pulled in, there's only about this much space in the middle, but then when they push out, it creates really the largest floor space in the house or in the RV. So this is a really comfortable room. In fact, when we toured this RV, it blew our mind. We were really excited about this. That's called a bunk house. A lot of bunk houses have a room in the back, but not always double slides and not always all of these beds. If you don't have 9 kids, a lot of times this model will actually have a sofa right here.
Yeah.
And then you push this bed up and you've got a great space.
Oh yeah.
So,
and that bed also goes up. There's some storage underneath it.
yeah,
this bottom
so
one.
that's cool. We love this bunk house.
So just,
once again, no, this is not a huge amount of space, but the freedom it gives us to tour New York City and Washington, D.C. and the Oregon coast and everything in between is awesome. So, wouldn't trade it.
Also, just for reference, so the outdoor kitchen is right
here.
through there. So
okay, let's keep going. So, remember we're back here. You can go wherever you want, so you don't have to wait in the kitchen anymore.
We got a haunted house. We're
Okay.
going to scare the next person.
So, now we're gonna head upstairs, right?
Upstairs. 1, 2, 3. You're upstairs.
Okay, come on into our bathroom. We also really like this bathroom because it's a full-size shower. That is rare in the RV world. It is full-size. We could actually put a bathtub in here, which I would love, but I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do it. But also great cabinets, great cabinet space here. And we also use one of our handy-dandy shoe racks again to keep our toiletries, our makeup, our hair stuff. Super, yeah, I'm sure you can get cuter ones that are made of like cuter fabric, but this works for us. So that's our bathroom.
There's also a mirror right here.
Yep, that's nice.
That's really cool.
We keep our oils here. And here is the master bedroom where all the magic happens.
What?
This is our bed. We put a new mattress on our bed because, for one thing, it was a year old and it's kind of weirded us out to sleep on a stranger's bed. And another thing, it wasn't a very good mattress. So we got a memory foam, put it on here, which made it heavy, which matters because this bed lifts up and we have storage underneath.
Hello, storage!
Which is great. We utilize that. We try to put things we're not going to get very often under there though, because that's not fun. We have a great size closet.
Oh,
sorry.
Sound good.
It's actually, I mean, as walk-in closet as an RV is going to get, and then we have more storage in the back.
Awesome.
We keep our vacuum in here, our mop.
That vacuum's the best, just so you know.
We have some shelves back here, bookshelves. See all that space? Isn't that awesome? Love it. So
pretty sweet space.
Then we have more cabinets over here that we use that are pretty good size as well.
Cool.
And go to the floor. And then this is our dresser. It has a built-in dresser.
Oh,
This is our entertainment center as well. So Mike and I never had a TV in our bedroom before and spent most evenings after the kids in bed hanging out in the living room. This is our new living room because the kids are asleep out there now. So we hang out on our bed, and which was a new idea for us. So we load it up with pillows and treat it like a sofa, hang out in here. And as you could probably hear, there's something else inside.
It's a secret. Oh.
Our washer and dryer. Awesome. They're not full size, but they're almost full size. And they're,
depending on your definition of full size.
yeah, I mean, there can be really small ones in RV. We love having them. Some people will get where the washer and the dryer is the same machine. They have those now. But then you can't ever be, you always are running one load at a time when we could, you know, be working 2 loads through.
And we've always got laundry going.
Yeah, that was
always.
you know, what we saw was really brilliant. Somebody that didn't need to have laundry was willing to go to the laundromat once a week, put an office in this closet. How cool is that? To be able to, they put a desk in, had a cool office. But with the family of 11, we would be at the laundromat all the time.
Or if you want the storage, there
could have just been shelves.
There were shelves in there that they took out.
But we had those put in. We also have our own AC in here, and then there's an AC in the middle of the RV for the rest of everybody. But that way, Mom and
cool.
I know, Mom and Dad like to sleep with it really cool, and so we do that, and it's great. So you'll notice too, we have hooks everywhere. We have hooks, hook here. We store things above our TV. We have hooks all down. We have things hanging on every door in the RV.
Yeah, I wonder if these doors are going to get ripped out their hinges.
I know. Every door in the RV.
Also, let's say that this is a slide as well.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So this right here, where you see that casing, that's where the slide comes in. So when we're driving, the bed will go right against the cabinet there. So
there's also a little bit of storage under here. We keep like sometimes shoes and things under there and good stuff like that. So in an RV, or at least for us, because we live here, we utilize every space. As you saw, we have bags with hooks. We keep my jewelry on the wall. The walls are covered in stuff. And it works great that way. There's a place for everything. If there's not, there has to be a place for everything in your RV because you can't just have something moving around. If we have things like that, we either get rid of them or hook them up on the wall. So in some ways, our RV is a lot cleaner than our house was because we can't get away with mess. We can't get away with it. And so
It cleans up a lot.
it cleans up really quickly. But that I don't want to glorify it like it's always clean and it's so easy. It's not. It's crazy messy sometimes and we're all on top of each other. But once again, we don't hang out in the RV very much. We stay home in the mornings, I get some work done, Mike does too, and the kids work on some school stuff, and then we head out in the afternoon to explore the area. So really cool. Okay, so let's go and just give you one more quick tour. Let's turn around and walk through the whole thing again so they can see from beginning to end. Start back here.
Okay. Okay, so here we are in the master.
Okay, let's go. Out of the master, downstairs.
Downstairs?
This is our front entryway.
Whoa, nice entryway.
This is our schoolroom, dining room, craft room.
Why are so many
Yeah.
Everything.
people
And
putting
this is
the
our
papers back? How
formal
could
living
they?
room and 4 children's
And
bedroom.
also casual living room.
Casual living room.
And bedrooms, yeah.
This is our kitchen slash everyone hangout area when mom's making dinner.
Only when mom's making
This is
dinner.
our fireplace. This is where we'll somehow
Entertainment center.
Entertainment center. We'll hang our stockings here eventually.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
You get there and go through this.
Here's our utility closet right here, and mudroom.
Yeah. The coats are everywhere.
And here is our 5-child bedroom and half bath. Game room as well, and media room and kids playroom. So it works, and it doesn't feel as small as I thought it would. And because we have a lot of systems in place and a lot of organization in place, it works, and it's been completely incredible. I don't know how we'll go back to, I know how we'll go back to a bigger house, but I don't know how we'll go back to just the day-to-day routine when everything we do now is so incredible. All right.
Okay.
So thanks for visiting. Thanks for seeing our most comprehensive tour yet. If you want to see more about what it looked like before and the process we went through to renovate it, you can check out that video. We also have a video on actually some of the organization things we did and got more specific on that. We also have a video of what it looks like when we put everybody to bed, so you can see us actually making all the beds and turning those things in. You can also check out just what it's like to live in an RV, and yeah, so check that out. We have an Instagram. I'm probably the only one that posts, so it's mnorp on Instagram.
Do Instagram.
And also we have a website, so that's norpandsouth.com. There's some other cool features there. You can also sign up for a newsletter from us so you can stay in touch and hear a little bit more about behind the scenes. But thanks for visiting. If you're looking into this life and you're scared, we say jump. It's incredible. It is as dreamy as it sounds, with a little bit of figuring out the technical stuff in the background.
The details.
The details, the deets. So, thanks for stopping by.
Bye.